All right, guys. So now is our chance for our, yearly make fun of music festival people. So here we got a video about what was going on at Burning Man this year. Which, for those of you that don't know, this video is going to explain a lot about what actually goes on there under the guise of a music festival. But it's just absolute debauchery, basically, to the highest degree. But anyway, let's see what happened to these weirdos.
Oh boy, we're getting some more rain.
What the hell is that? Are they foraging for something, or is that just straight up like child abuse?
This year's edition of the Burning Man Festival is officially doomed. First, on opening weekend,
Oh god.
a massive sandstorm destroyed hundreds of
Holy
tents.
crap. Do you see that? They were orange. It's not even a filter. They're just all painted with sand. Everything is orange sand.
Of tents tore apart shade structures.
All right, well there you go. That's the first sign that it's a video about Burning Man, I guess, right? Now, where exactly is the dome? That doesn't really look like a dome back in there. So where maybe the dome itself flew away.
You are seeing the havoc, the destruction.
Look how crappy all this stuff is.
And severely damaged
Oh, is that the dome?
multiple art installations.
Oh no. Not the art installation.
The dust had barely
Wait a second. I'll just pause for some of the guys in the crowd.
settled when the next disaster struck upon the festival. Not
Wow.
one, but multiple
Best part of the video is over.
heavy rainstorms, turning the playa into a miserable pool of mud.
Uh-oh, this is not good.
No, it's definitely not. Is that the orgy dome?
On Sunday evening, roughly 24 hours after the dust storm,
Oh my
heavy
god. Imagine having a bike and you're just dragging it around like a crackhead.
rain swept over Black Rock City, transforming the flat desert
More like Crack Rock City.
floor into
Wait, what's on his feet?
something entirely
They're like claws. You see that? He's like a furry or a cosplayer.
different. Unlike most places, this Nevada desert has no natural drainage systems. It's a completely flat surface covered with alkaline dust.
Oh no, they're
Out
having
there,
fun in
water
it.
doesn't drain, nor does it soak in. It mixes with the fine dust and forms a thick clay-like mud.
Oh my god.
Within hours, the playa turned into a 7-mile wide bowl of sludge that clung to everything.
Crackheads in the
shoes,
desert.
tires.
This guy's completely garbage bagged out. Might be the smartest one out there.
Bikes, tents.
Wow.
One witness described the chaos.
So just walking the 10 feet or so over from the tent to the car, all these footprints, just look at my boots. Like it's kind of heavy to pick my foot up. There's that much extra weight on there.
Camps that had just rebuilt
A little bit of dirt on your feet and it's heavy now.
after the sandstorm now faced a new battle, keeping their shelters dry as water seeped in through every gap.
Oh no.
The next night, as more rain fell in sheets and puddles spread across the city, the danger almost turned
You gotta start
deadly.
making canals
A man
around your
stepped
tent.
into a waterlogged section of the playa and suffered a suspected electrocution. First responders suspected lightning struck the victim, but further reports discovered electrical equipment had been running nearby.
Oh
When the
god.
standing water became energized, the man collapsed instantly.
Gross.
Emergency crews rushed to his side and airlifted him to a trauma center
Oh my
outside the
god.
desert. The shocking incident led organizers to issue urgent warnings as more rain fell from the sky.
Man, and it's like you can't even get out of there, so I guess you just can't really say anything about them being there once they're already stuck, I guess, how you kind of tough it out or whatever is gonna be more or less regarded in different degrees.
Elevate your gear, Keep generators out of puddles, tape off your cords, and under no circumstances walk barefoot in the water. The festival's mantra of self-reliance can mean life or death when weather changes the rules
That's his full-time job, just to make sure the water doesn't pull up in the middle of the tarp.
of the game. For everyone else, the rain left misery in its wake. Playa mud doesn't
Oh
brush
my
off.
God.
It sticks like cement to everything.
Look at her peck.
I got like 10 pounds on each foot of mud. Check this out, baby.
Extra toast, baby.
Boots gained several kilos of extra weight. Bikes, normally the main way to get around the 7-mile wide city,
No,
became
God,
nothing
this
more
guy
than dead
walking
weight.
over and over
The
again.
playa got filled with left-behind bikes as attendants restored to their final means of transportation, walking.
Oh no. Oh!
What is actually happening?
With the desert sand turned to a sandy slushy, organizers had to shut down almost all amenities.
All the activities are shut down. We all slept all night with no house music bumping. Everything stopped because of that.
Wow.
It's horrible.
Inside tents and
So you don't even get the loud music keeping you up at night?
RVS, the mud tracked everywhere.
What's the point of being there if you don't even have the music keeping you up at night?
On sleeping bags, in cooking spaces, across the floor of art cars. One long-time burner said, "We thought the dust was bad, but this just followed us everywhere. It's in my bed, it's on my clothes, there's no escape." Another gave up after 10 burns. "I quit. This
What? 10 burns? I don't even know what that means.
year broke me. It wasn't fun.
Oh my God. You can't even get away from it in the shitter.
It was survival." The weather only added to the sense of exhaustion.
You know what sucks is around the porta potties, you don't even really know if you're stepping in mud or dookie anyway.
These were already cool under cloud cover, and once the sun went down, the desert plunged into its typical chill. Nights turned bone cold with damp clothes and wet bedding. Festival goers, many used to wearing as little as
Whoa, wait a second.
possible in the daytime heat, now shivered in jackets and makeshift rain gear. Illness became a constant worry. People spoke of friends
Oh,
coughing,
you gotta put your mask
sniffling,
on.
and heading home early, rather than
Look at
face
the
more
tape.
nights of rain-soaked cold. The infamous orgy dome,
Oh no.
already damaged in the earlier dust storm, got destroyed again by the heavy rain
Again.
and had to close for good.
So here's the deal. The
Oh no, not the orgy dome.
rain is destroying demonic activity. Because of the rain, the orgy tent was destroyed.
The misery extended to the airport as well. Dozens of small planes were grounded, with only emergency flights allowed in or out.
Oh
Some
no.
operations resumed by Monday, but the mud trapped more than just planes. Whenever extreme weather hits, the festival gates are forced to close. During the dust storm, this led to an immense pileup of festival
Oh
goers waiting.
no. So you weren't even in the festival yet, able to do anything. You're just sitting in your car. I guess if you're in the RV or a camper, it's not that bad, but you're just cucked out, not even in the festival, doing your drugs with everyone else.
To get in. A 5-hour wait turned into 15 hours for thousands.
I love people.
A lot of regarded people.
And with dust blowing in through every crack, many were completely unprepared and had to sit through a
They look like they're hot box.
real-life nightmare.
Holy crap. Like if they had a music festival in Mad Max.
Then came the rain, and the gates closed once again. The access road turned unstable, swallowing wheels and dragging down
Oh,
anything
no.
that wasn't a heavy
Bro, you brought the Q50 into Burning Man. What's wrong with you, dude? Are you trapping or something? What is wrong with you, dude? People from California are crazy.
duty truck. Smaller cars
He brought the Q50 out.
and RVs stood no chance. Once the
Oh, the
tires
thing's
dug
rented.
in, they were stuck for good. Organizers urged drivers to hold back, to wait until the
They just set no camp out in the line.
surface dried enough to make it safely across. Of course, plenty tried anyway. Vehicles buried themselves axle deep, wheels spinning helplessly. One by one, they had to be pulled out, rescued by bystanders. For many, the conditions were too much. Social media filled with complaints,
Man.
photos of mud-caked feet, and frustrated posts announcing early departures. Others stayed, determined to push through. But
Oh my
even
God.
veterans admitted this was one of the most difficult burns they had ever faced.
All right, this is Pele Bunny reporting
Is that a
live
guy?
from Burning Man.
80-mile-an-hour winds have taken our galvanized steel shade structure down to the ground. Almost flat, the poles are bent. Tell me, when nature says, get out, what do? You tip the f*** out. I think we need to get the f*** out of here. Look at the dust in here. It's dustier inside this bus than outside.
Another Burning Man mantra
Oh my
is,
God.
leave no trace behind. Unfortunately,
Uh.
although this is mostly respected during
Holy
normal
crap.
editions, the extreme weather
Oh,
conditions
no.
left some people with little or no choice.
Oh my
Trash was lost
God.
or
Of course, there's an Ultima out there. If you had to guess what type of vehicle someone just left at Burning Man,
the
one of them
conditions
was
left
going to
some
be an
people with
Ultima.
little
Or is it a Maxima?
no
I don't know.
choice. Trash was
Ultima.
lost or dumped. Entire cars
Not the
broke
Prius.
down, burned out, and
That's not even a bad
were
car.
abandoned. This year's edition of Burning Man undoubtedly left a sour aftertaste for
Nice.
many attendees. Is a $550 ticket really worth it? Will this be my final Burning Man
Oh
fest?
my God. Well, for me, it's not worth it at all.